Okay. Wait. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
So start with you, yeah?
Okay,
You're
so
away.
I'm in a grocery store in a refugee camp.
I don't know.
It's not really a camp per se. You don't see tents and things, but this is where they've built homes and they lived, and they are the generation of the original ones. I'm talking about this crisis, which is why I'm here and why I'm sharing. Okay, and I'm getting a view on this, which is really not favorable to Israel. And I just shared with them this gentleman and his brother.
Oh.
And you'll see an interview with a friend over at the hostel. His name is Salah, okay? On the same thing. Salah was actually hit by a missile. Almost died. He was dead, actually, 3 hours. And I said to Salah this morning, and he's confirming the same thing. That the people that were once genocide and suffered abuse and oppression by a supposed master race of people called the Nazis, who decided these other people weren't fit to live, were not worthy.
We're the superior race.
They decided they were the superior race.
Exactly.
They were the worthy ones. Now, what they're saying has happened, and it's hard to believe, is that the abused, the Jews, have now become the abusers. They didn't learn from that what it was like to be victimized. Instead, now they're
playing the major role of an abuser government, an abuser occupiers, because they become to a land that we use maybe before the 48. Palestinians, Arabs, which is include Muslims, Jews and Christians, used to live in Palestine. And before we were like talking me and Jonathan about that, like they suffered a lot by the Nazis. What shocks me is they don't learn from what happened to them, and what they became, like they play the role of an abuser. And instead of learning how to be victimized for the longest time, abandoned, left alone, and everybody don't want them in Europe at that time, they try to find them an alternative state, or like they want them just to ship them anywhere else. And they were talking about, I don't know, they thought about shipping them to somewhere else first, and then they said, you know what, let's send them to Palestine, and they become now an abusers. They abuse. So all Palestinians don't mind living in peace, but you want me to live in peace, we have to have the equal rights.
Now, I said to him, I said, I don't get it. All right, they're the government, they're the authority. Now, these people were living here. They're building themselves big housing developments in the West Bank, yes, and here. And I asked this fellow, I said, well, what are they doing for you? Have they helped have they built homes for you?
No, they're doing for their nation. For us, no, nothing, I think.
Okay, so aside from politics, where is compassion and love and sharing?
Yeah, exactly.
Coming from them?
The only thing coming from them is tear gas, bombs, and bullets. And that's, unfortunately, that's the reality. That's the ugly truth that sometimes the whole world trying to cover for them.
You know what America did? It came in, from Europe, migrated to America.
True.
And the Native Americans, did they bless them? Did they help them? Did they share with them? No, they drove them off, put them on reservations.
True, which is I know that because I lived in North America for a long time, that these people, the Aboriginal, they are abandoned, they have reservation in places or whatever, and they took over the whole land.
Now wait, Israelis believe in God, yes? They believe in a God of love and compassion, don't they?
I think so, I don't know.
Well then I don't see it. I'm sorry, I'm not seeing it. I'll hear the other side of the argument. But right now, here on this side, something seems imbalanced. Something does not seem to be demonstrating love. It's like Trump sending the military to shoot the caravan of refugees, put the military. Don't help them, don't try to provide for them. They're struggling people.
My friend, Jonathan, We are one race. If you look at it, if you look at the whole world, we have one father and mother. We have Adam and Eve. Doesn't matter the color, we're all humans at the end of the day. We share everything. We have eyes, nose, we share everything. Love is in the heart. Peace. We have to live in harmony in this earth. You know, this earth, the problem with it, that people are messing it up. Earth is peace. God is peace. God is loving peace. God. But when you're talking about a human, you talk about evil. Because a human are evil.
Greed, power,
Exactly.
selfishness, control. Not love,
Not love.
compassion,
God
sharing.
God is love.
And they claim to be many Christians. Do you know what the standard of Christianity is? Love.
Is love.
Compassion,
Exactly.
forgiveness,
You're right.
sharing, community.
What Jesus said.
What kind of Christians do we have in control in America if they contradict that? Or in Israel, the Israelis, Jews, people of God, contradicting the standards of God?
Exactly.
I don't
You're
get
right.
it.
You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right about that. You're absolutely right. They're contradicting the thing of God because they're not following it. You know what? Listen. This place, which is a refugee camp now, maybe it's you see building, but let's say 70 years ago, 48, people lived in tents here for 10 years. Families lived in tents on top of this area, in tents. Listen, you seen the kids playing outside. Every second, if they step aside, there is a car coming. Why? They don't have a place to play. We don't have parks, we don't have nothing. Nothing we have. We have, maybe if we walk, me and you, just 5 minutes now, we say the apartheid wall. That's what we see. My son, 6 years old, he will ask me, why is this wall for? What should I tell him? You tell me, what should I tell him? How can I explain it to him?
All right. You know, when my boat crashes in Brunei, they're under Sharia law. They no Christianity, no evangelism. Don't say the name of Jesus, okay? My boat crashes there. And they're like, people say, oh, look at this guy. What do we do with him? He's a Christian and he's here, but he needs help. His boat crashed. So one of the prosecutors for religious affairs says, he needs help. We're helping him. I don't care if he's a missionary or what he is.
True.
He's someone that needs help. We need, Islam means peace. It means love. And big controversy about me. You know, call your God Allah if you want. But anybody that has any respect for God knows he's a God of love and compassion and mercy. He's not a God that wants to downgrade and run down and destroy other people. He wants to lift people up.
I'm telling you, a human destroy. God doesn't destroy. You said it. God is love, compassion, forgiveness.
And if you don't have that, you don't have the same God as me.
Then we have the same God, me and you. We have the same God. We have the same God. God bless you, my friend.
Okay.